My dear students, there are certain habits, you know, that will destroy your focus and productivity. Let me discuss about some 12 habits which generally people share with me. Number one, of course, you need to have a big goal, but at a stretch, if you are thinking too big, it's really difficult to achieve. Huge goals undermine small actions and create bigger disappointments. So you need to break the bigger goals into smaller goals, and one by one, you need to achieve them. Number two, of course, everybody says wake up in the early morning and study. It's a very good habit of it. I do agree. But if you are a person who wake up at 11 o'clock or 10 o'clock, suddenly if you want to wake up at 5 o'clock and sit and study because somebody has told you, you may not be able to do that because your body clock will not adjust to that. So when you do that, the entire day you'll be drowsy and you'll feel that you're losing something. So slowly get into the habit, because habits die hard. So it's not that easy to break a habit. So slowly you can shift your waking up time and see whichever is convenient to you, not just because somebody else is saying. If you are comfortable at 5 o'clock, fine. 6 o'clock, fine. But you should be able to make up. And number three, the relationship, the friendship, the people who are associated with you. See that you don't get additional stress from those relationships. And number four, too much of perfection. Nobody can be perfect in the life. And if you're going to focus more on perfection, you get a lot of stress. That has to be taken care. And number five is complete lack of interest in any activity. Try to find the correct reason for doing a task. Try and appreciate its effects on you. So don't do something which you don't like to do. Develop interest, involvement, and then do. Number six, half-hearted tries. I will fail. Why shall I try hard? No. Try with double force when you think you will fail. So whenever you get an opportunity or you come into a situation where you may fail, try to double your effort. You have to challenge your own self, not to anybody else. Why should I fail? Why don't you try and make up? And number seven, being in the wrong company of an enemy hiding under your friend's mask. This is very, very important. One who distracts you repeatedly is not a friend or well-wisher. So you have to be very, very careful with whom you are in friendship with. Number eight, heavy meals. When you're studying, try to balance your diet. If you have more carbohydrate and you eat so much, you'll feel sleepy. That is quite natural for the body. So have a heavy meal only after you end the game. So have some planned balanced diet. And number nine, by avoiding breaks, you lose your productivity. So breaks don't waste time. You feel that if I take a break, I'm wasting time. No, not at all. It will help you to perform better. And number 10, staying confused most of the time. You can't make quick decisions and you keep wasting time in asking people. Learn to be decisive even if you are wrong sometimes. So be firm and take a decision and stand by your decision. And number 11 is comparing your performance with the best people. It only demoralizes you. There is no need to compare yourself with anybody. Just focus on your process and automatically you'll get the output. And last but not the least is multitasking. So do one thing with full force instead of hopping between goals. So don't keep on shifting from one to other and do multitasking, because you will be giving some amount of what to say, like you will have to lose something when you go for multitasking, because the brain has to shift from one task to the other. So you have to pay the cost. So don't do multitasking. Focus on one activity at a time and you will be doing your best in that. Stay blessed and all the very best.